I know how it feels to sleep alone. I know how it feels to walk this road alone.
Actually, there's a conversation when he said that thing that he's not going to release music until somebody drops music that will surpass his previous work. You know, when that was making buzz and making all those headlines, the reason I never said anything about that, or the reason when the topic came up I did not comment about it, is because he told me he's working on his album. So no, like very few people knew he was working on his album. He told me, I'm like currently working on his album. Like before getting to the Biggie house, he was already working on the album before getting into the house. So when he came out, he continued working on the album. He told, like, I wanted to put out a screenshot of that conversation, but it was just like, nah, yeah, I don't know. It's cliche to just put it out, but he was currently working on an album. So when he gave out that message, it's not just like, okay, he'll just wait when he hears that kind of a song that he'll go and record a banger and drop. No, he was working on songs on an album. Yeah. So he just said, when I finish the album, I'll get to you and then we can start the promotion, start all those things. So all the producers, if you guys, any producer he was working with, I know you guys, they have like some of the songs, maybe they need finishing or maybe they need something, they can just, like, we can work something out, complete the project, or maybe have features on them, they release it, the revenue from it is put it towards his daughter or his family, and that like puts it out for that, build like his legacy. Because the last conversation we had live, he was just talking about legacy, that was just his plan. He wasn't doing music for like
my focus first for the music team, no be even about the whole music, but my focus na boy, na legacy, na the people. I fought my way to be where I am, like right now in this Cameroon, you understand?
Yeah, he knows many people do music for money, revenue, fame. That's why he was living the way he was living and doing what he did, because he's doing music for legacy. That's why his album had all those various sounds in them. Like the sound, the Nigerian sound had Makossa in it, and he had all these sounds. So he said that was his goal. He wanted to show Cameroonians that because we are Africa in nature, we are Africa in nature not because of the topography or all this. We are Africa in nature because we are surrounded by all these cultures that infiltrate the country and we absorb all of them. We are a mixture of all of them, you know. So if we capitalize on all those things, I don't think Cameroon will be unstoppable. Like, that was his mindset and that was his goal. That was the way he was approaching art and music, you know. So I would just want to say these producers, we may talk about how to complete the projects. If there were features on them that need charging, we may see how we may solve that to make it a complete body of work. Then know how we can license it towards his family and all that, so the royalties go to his family, they put it towards his kid when the kid grow up, and yeah, at least put his legacy out there, keep his work alive, something like that. So that's just the best and the only thing I can think of right now.
Imagine, like, I'm here, I'm saying 2022 so I'm going to do this, 2022 I'm going to
same here, and I believe he had the same plans.
Of maybe even bigger, because I always tell people, like,
because I already told you guys, he said he's doing his album and I believe he wanted to release it next year.
Yeah,
you understand? So that's why I just said, all these producers, if you watch this, that's one of the goals which I believe I knew. The album, which is even something like a secret, that's one of the things he wanted to do. So if there's a way they can finish it up the way they finish somebody like Pop Smoke, DMX, or these guys' albums, just complete it with features. He already has the hooks on them or the verses on them. Okay, we can pay for A-list features or like this top.
Yeah, and I feel now with what has happened, it will be easier to get bigger names on it, because
so that's that's the thing I want to do. Even if it is to pay for the features, we can, or clear samples, or do samples and clear samples and all that, we can figure that one out. Let's just, at least that's a goal we knew, or that I knew, you know. That's a goal we can, at least a 2022 plan. Yeah.